Hi, we are all keenly awaiting the budget, which is to be announced on 1st Feb. Like everybody, I have my unlimited wishes, but let me share 15 of them today. My first wish list for the government. The tax slabs have not changed since last 3 years, and I think we need to create more disposable income in the hands of individual and salaried taxpayers. So it's high time that the government enhances the tax slabs. Second is let's relook at the super surcharge. We today have a super surcharge of 25% and 37%, which is amongst the highest in the world. I think it's a matter of great heartburn amongst HNIs, and that's probably one of the reasons why many HNIs have been thinking of migrating outside the country. It's time the government rationalizes these super surcharge. The third point is the residency definition. I think we amended the residency definition, which has created a lot of, I would say, confusion, a lot of ambiguity, a lot of disappointment, especially among the NRI communities. Uh, I think the government needs to simplify the definition of being a resident and welcome the NRI community. The next point is this whole issue about grandfathering of cost of listed shares. There is today a lack of clarity on whether this grandfathered cost is available in case of a merger, demerger, gift of shares of listed companies. I think the government should come and affirmatively clarify that such a grandfathering benefit is available even under these Section 47 transactions. Section 72A talks about carry forward of business losses in case of merger, but it is not available to every business sector. It's only qualified sectors such as an industrial undertaking, a power undertaking, etc. I am expecting a lot of consolidation in COVID times where businesses have done badly, businesses have been hit, and I would be surprised if more and more businesses are acquired. The government should amend Section 72A to permit all sectors to qualify for carry forward of business losses on merger. Merger into a foreign company by an Indian company, today it's not given a tax neutrality by the Income Tax Act. To that extent, the Income Tax Act has not kept pace with certain regulations, such as the Companies Act, which permits such an outbound merger. It's high time that we synchronize the two provisions. Cryptocurrency tax. Lot of debate. Is it a capital gain? Is it a speculative gain? Is it a business income? What about GST? With so much of trading happening around cryptocurrencies in the country, the government should come and create a simplified framework of taxation for such new asset class. International Financial Services Center, every year we see more and more relaxations happening, more and more benefits being given to IFSC, and I think that's a step in the right direction. We need to compete with the international finance centers. And I think one area where I think the government should do is exempt dividends, especially in the hands of non-residents, coming out of the IFSC units. I think that would make IFSC really attractive. Digital tax clarity. You have the OECD Pillar 1 and Pillar 2 recommendations coming in. What is the status of the SEP rules and the equalization levy? Are these outdated in line with the OECD recommendations? I think the government should create a clear framework, a clear road way forward in the forthcoming budget on what it needs to do or what it wants to do with the EL and the SEP rules. You have a special manufacturing corporate tax of 15% on new manufacturing companies, but there is one condition: you need to start manufacturing by 31st March of 2023. The COVID has really impacted the capex plans. It has shifted the whole schedule significantly, so I'm expecting some kind of an extension in the date. I think they should extend by at least 2 years, which means any manufacturing activity before 31st of March 2025 should qualify for this manufacturing corporate tax rate of 15%. Safe harbor regulations, very well intentioned section, but has not been practically implemented by a lot of taxpayers. The government has to do something and make it more attractive. Reintroduction of tax holidays. Let's do some big bang reforms in the country. GST on health insurance should reduce from 18% to 5% at least. 100% of ITC, which is required from 1st Jan, has created a lot of practical problems. The government should relook at it and make it more practical till the system is perfect on the GST portal. And lastly, as taxpayers, we all need time bound resolution of our disputes, our litigation, and our grievances. And, this whole faceless mechanism is a step in the right direction, but the government has to just ensure that there is a time bound resolution of such matters. So these are my 15 wish list. I hope you relate to that. Thank you.